Hi, it's Morris Kishk. I'm the one that's responsible for creating all the curriculums, training all the staff, and creating all the content that your child goes through in this SAT course. And what I want to take you through now is briefly through what we've been working on over the past few months. We've been doing a lot of really exciting things, and I want to show you exactly what we've been doing. So thank you for taking the time. I'm going to be quick. Over the past 3 months, your child has been coming in and taking full-length diagnostic ACTs. It's a 3-hour exam on a Sunday or on a Friday after their school day. In the middle of everything, they're coming in voluntarily and taking these long, grueling, and rigorous examinations. Okay, they're sitting down, they're working hard on the stuff, and when they finish this long exam, they get back this score report, and we've partnered with a technology team to create incredible score reports that will give you unparalleled understanding into your child's score. And your child's been using this along with their teacher in their full sessions or in their private sessions and getting analysis specific to each question type, and I want to show you that right now. So in front of you, you have a sample score report. Let's go through a couple of the quick things that are noticeable. The gray is his most recent score. Got a 24. The ACT is at a 36. So if you're used to the SAT, you don't even know what the ACT is. It's out of a 36. Equivalent to maybe a 1400 would be around a 32. So, if you need to look at a chart to understand what the score means, I understand. But the gray is the test that he's taken most recently. He took it on March 21st. And you can notice quickly, his score is composite. His average score is trending upwards. 16, 22, 24. Obviously tremendous. It went up 8 points. Startling results. And if your child hasn't gone straight up the whole way, I'm sure that you notice that the trend is generally moving upwards. So it shows what we're doing is helping. Now, the ACT is broken up into 4 sections. English, grammar, math, reading, comprehension, and science. Those are averaged out to get your composite score. English and math are known as the 2 most important subjects. If you want to follow along on your own child, you could do that also, or have it side by side with this video. So those are the 2 most important sections. Now, if you notice, this child actually did better on reading and science, which is not ideal because the subjects that matter most didn't do as well. Now, if you notice also, another thing I would point out is they did better on math once in the past. Now, on the ACT, they don't super score. They don't take your highest from each, so they won't just move that 24 up there. But, we know that he has the potential to do better on math. And maybe with more work on grammar, he could do better there too. Now, let me show you some of the analysis that we get into. Let's go into subject 1, English. A couple of quick tags. So total and correct. So, this will show me how well he's doing in individual subjects. So, for example, comma, you 6 for 9. That's pretty good. Go shore that up. Check those questions there and see, why you got those wrong. Is there something fundamental in your understanding of when to use commas? But if I had to pick out where this child was weakest, it would be in relevant information. And he knows what that means, he or she knows. And in particular, the strongest detail. It's a specific question type where they ask, should we add this detail? Which detail would be the strongest additional detail to put into this passage? And he got these 5 questions wrong. Should go back and check them out. Transitional words was also a weakish spot. And time last 10, this is very important. On the ACT, this is primarily a test of how well can I do in this little amount of time that they give me. So we're going to constantly talk about our strategies in regard to time. So time last 10, your child 7 for 10 on time last 10, that's pretty good. He didn't run out of time. So that's encouraging there. Okay? And then you could also see, did pretty well on the easy ones. It looks like the level 2s were where he struggled most. 12 for 22, so that's something that I would definitely investigate. It's something clear that's worth investigating. All right, let's get to math. Math, again, we have the tags that show subjects. So algebra, okay at. Most noticeable things is word problems, 11 for 16. That's something that should be looked at. Graphing, 3 for 9. Maybe he doesn't have the instinct. This is a question that I should graph. Very important. Go look at those questions there. And then trig, 0 for 4. Clearly, trigonometry is something you learned this year. Should be reviewing that. And then time last 10. Now, with math, it's a little bit more unique. So everyone look at the questions here with me. There's 60 questions. The questions go in order of easiest to hardest. Okay. Now, if you look at the last 10 questions, or not even the last 10 questions, let's look at the last 12 questions. What you might notice is that the child here was 12. There were 2 right out of the last 12. 2 for 12. He performed worse than random guessing on the last 12. What I would ask here is, Did you even spend any time on this? Because if you did, you wasted all the time that you spent here. You spent time there and you didn't outperform random guessing. Where would the time have been better to spend? Well, look, you got question number 6. That's an easy question. You got it wrong. You got question number 10 wrong. You got question number 16 wrong. You got question number 20 wrong. 22, 23, 24. Those are easy questions. You would be way better off spending more time, those extra 10 minutes, on question 1 to 24. Make sure that you solidify the early ones, and I go through each one to show him that he could get it right if he had the right amount of time, and that would be a drastic change that we would make, and our teacher will recommend this at the lesson to this student. That's something that clearly stands out to me, and that's some kind of level of analysis that we couldn't have had without this kind of technology, and this is where we're so excited. And then reading comprehension, I could see that he did worse on passage 4, so I would ask if he ran out of time there. 7 for 10, it's a science. Is that chronic? Does he always do worse on science, or is that just this time? And that's how we would investigate that. And then science, we'd go in here and do a similar type of analysis. Now, my goal is not for you to prepare for the ACT, so I didn't want to get too into detail, but I wanted to show you what we had here. Oh, and on the last page, you could see their trajectories in each of them, and also their best score in each of the sections and their improvement. So 8 points composite, 15-point improvement on reading. I mean, these are bizarrely good results. I mean, students do improve drastically. This is definitely an example of that. Now, again, so I'm showing you this because I want to show you, first of all, commend your child for coming in and working as hard as he did. This is in addition to school. You know, the fact that they're coming in, they're taking ownership of their future, it's something that's wild, and we're so proud of them for. And I also just wanted to, you know, maybe brag a little bit, show you what we're doing, because I'm so excited by it. I look forward to working with your child more in the future. A lot of your children I've met with in regards to college guidance. So if I haven't met with you or your child and that's something that you're interested in, then you should definitely reach out. Schedule a time to talk with me. Otherwise, that's it. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great day.